Hello YouTube, welcome back. As you can tell, we are in fact in my kitchen. This is going to be another video on nutrition, and I'm going to talk about eating healthy on a budget because, as my loyal followers would know, I recently got laid off 2 weeks ago from my job, and so that weekend I had a moment where I really had to decide, can I afford to keep up with this lifestyle? Am I going to keep up with this lifestyle? What does this mean for my health and my fitness? And so what dawned on me was the fact that what's non-negotiable is me spending money on food. I'm going to have to spend money on food. I'm going to have to sustain myself. What is, in fact, my decision is what food I buy, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, because I'm going to need to eat. But what I eat is really up to me. And so evaluating it, I realized that it's really not that expensive to live healthy on a budget. And so I want to dispel this myth for you by giving you this quick story and then giving you a tour of my kitchen and what I have. And I actually went grocery shopping and I kept my receipt so I could just read it out to you right here, and you can kind of just take mental notes of the prices. Obviously they're going to range by department store and where you are and whatnot. So the quick story I have for you is the fact that when I was not eating healthy, I remember specifically probably spending roughly about the same amounts I spend now at Walmart. Then probably range between $25 and $150 at Walmart for a month, and now it's between $50 and sometimes $200 depending on if I'm buying cosmetics for myself at Walmart a month. Now the difference is that when I was not eating clean, I always had the option to go out and buy lunch and buy dinner and buy breakfast, and so I never made that conscious effort to prep my meals, plan ahead, and stick to what I cooked or stick to what was in my kitchen. And so what I would do is, it's like, just $4 for a quesadilla at Chipotle. Well, if you do that 5 times a week, you end up spending $20 that week. And so that's just lunch. What about breakfast, when you grab a burrito on your way to work? Or what about dinner, when you're at happy hour with your coworkers and you get a bunch of appetizers or anything like that? Those things really add up. What I also realized is that when I wasn't eating clean, if I went to a corner store maybe to get, a toothbrush or something, and you see the Twix bar is looking at you, and you're looking at the Twix bar and you're like, why not, And so you buy it, but, maybe that's 99 cents if you're in a great corner store. My corner store, it's like, $1 and change, like $1.23, and it's loose change, loose calories, loose expenditures. You just don't want that. You don't need anything loose. You get that loose weight. You don't want your love handles. Well, guess what? It's coming from the loose change. Everything's just loose. You don't want that. So let's tighten things up. Let's see what's going on in my kitchen. Let me give you a quick tour of what I have, and then I'm going to tell you the prices off my receipt. So if you look in here, I have a lot of tea at the top. As you can see, all of them are in fact green tea. Yes, I love green tea. The Yogi tea is absolutely delicious. We spoke about it in a previous video, and it has like the little quotes in each packet, so that's always fun. Down here you can see I do have my supplements. No, they're not steroids or anything. They're just vitamins and fish oils and things like that. Over here you see I have my granola bars. Sometimes after working out I really just need something for that instant boost after lifting. Over here you see I have some dried edamame. I actually got this at TJ Maxx yesterday and they're delish. I put it on my salads. They're really good. Back here they're just random stuff that I got from either free on bodybuilder.com or at different fitness expositions. I've never tried any of them, so I can't give you any recommendations. Even same thing with this. These are all energy drinks, natural energy drinks. I got them for free at Fitness on the Rocks. I haven't tried any of them. I keep one in my purse just in case I need it one day, but I haven't needed it yet. Down here you can see I have my seasonings, condiments, and whatnot. My natural almonds, no salt added. I have my organic turmeric that I got from Sprouts. I love Sprouts. They have cheap organic food. I got my salmon seasoning from Walmart for about $3. My garlic powder, you can see it's garlic powder and not garlic salt because I do not put salt in my food. I believe that we get salt from random places we don't really expect, and so I don't need to consciously add it to my meals. For example, here I have my peanut butter. You wouldn't really think peanut butter, salt and peanut butter, but here you can see it has 150 milligrams of sodium, which is 6% of your daily intake, and that's only in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So by all means, we're definitely getting salt from the unexpected places. And here I have some virgin unrefined coconut oil I got from Sprouts, which was about $9. It is so good. It adds so much flavoring to all my food. I absolutely love it. So that is that. Over here, we have just a few more other stuff. You can see I just have some poppy seeds. I have some extra virgin olive oil and some salt that's still full. But I bought it when I first moved in here just in case. So that's that. Now if we move down here, you can see, or maybe not see, let's see, yeah, it's really dark, so I'm just going to pull this stuff out for you. So down here I have a series of sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I buy them this way, chop them, boil them, sometimes roast them. I have a lot of seasoning in the door right here. I believe that seasoning really is the key to clean eating. If not, you would just feel like a child being forced to eat your broccoli. Just adding a little bit of paprika or adding a little bit of jeez, not that, chili pepper is what I was gonna say. Or adding a little bit of, this is my favorite, this is really, really good, the fajita mix at Walmart. Delicious. It does wonders for your fish. But just adding a little bit of seasoning really makes a big difference. I had a potluck the other day at church, and I put all these seasonings and roasted this, like I grilled a bunch of vegetables, and people loved it because it wasn't just vegetables anymore. It was seasoned good vegetables. It makes the food taste good. And then I have a lot of onions. I eat about an onion or 2, sometimes 3 a week. Because onion also with vegetables just makes everything so much better. Back here I have quinoa from Walmart. These ones are a little more expensive than they regularly are at Sprouts because they're packaged. At Sprouts you just like dig them up from the barrel. But I believe that was about $4 or $5. I don't know, I'll read the prices to you in a little bit. So that's that down there. Up here you can see my oatmeal. I buy the old-fashioned oatmeal. It's the same price as the instant oatmeal, but it hasn't been refined, so it's 100% natural whole grain. I have a banana, and then you see my protein over here. And that's about, I think it was like $53 on sale on bodybuilder.com. So if you come down here, yes, you're in my freezer. I have some salmon, which there are 8 individually wrapped pieces of salmon in here. This is tilapia. There are 16 individually wrapped pieces in here. And this is my shrimp. And I buy the large because they shrink when you cook them. Back here I have my vegetables. I don't know if you can see them. But I love these vegetable mix. They're only about $6. I told you I'll talk about prices later. But this is such a steal from Walmart. And they're all kinds. These ones have peas, corn, carrots. These ones have carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, things like that. So there's such a mix. One of my favorite things, edamame right here. This is only $1.98 from Walmart. I know I said I'll talk about prices later, but this is a major steal because it is, let's read, low fat, low sodium, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, good source of protein. It has 8 grams of protein per serving, which is half a cup. And it is delicious. I love edamame a lot, clearly. So I just go hard on the edamame when I'm at Walmart. Now, if you look into my fridge, it's always a little empty, but that's fine. It's part of clean eating life. So I have some olives, some garlic, almond milk, mushrooms. This is my egg whites. Down here I have some bell peppers, ginger, again more seasoning, I had this a long time ago. I was really hungry after a workout and I just bought this. It didn't taste the greatest, but I guess it has 20 grams of protein. And then these are just my cooked sweet potatoes I have. And more egg whites, onion, and a lot of seasoning vegetables like cilantro and parsley and things like that. So, it's already been 10 minutes. Let's quickly go through my receipt so I can prove to you that healthy eating does not have to be expensive. So here we have it. The sweet potatoes were 88 cents a pound. So I bought a total, I had 2.12 pounds, which was about 5 or 6 sweet potatoes. So that came to, I can't find it, $1.87. Here it is. And I bought the cilantro, which was 32 cents. It was on sale. I got the organic onions, were $3.28, the little net full of them. The vegetables I was talking about, $5.98, so pretty much $6. And mind you, 3 bags of vegetables get me about 10 meals, 10 solid meals. So it's a lot of vegetables. If you're spending $6 for 1 bag of vegetables that can get you 5 meals, that's like $1 a meal. So comes out a little cheaper than McDonald's. And then if you have that and then you buy it with your fish, so let me tell you what the fish cost me. The cooked shrimp was $6.48. So the bag of shrimp I just showed you. So if you're eating that, the $6.48, you're eating shrimp and vegetables, that can take you, let's say, 5 meals. And so 6 plus 5, 6 plus 6, 12. So $12 for 5 meals is kind of it's a good deal. So I have the mixed vegetables, the edamame, that was $1.96. The gum, I always have chewing gum in my bag. That's 96 cents. So that helps with the cravings. The sweet potatoes, we already established that. That was $1.87. And that takes me weeks. Like 5 sweet potatoes, I just keep chopping them up and boiling them and broiling them and whatever. And it could take me about 2 weeks to get through them. Let's see what else. The bananas were $1.60. That's for about 6 bananas. The lime juice, Creole seasoning, the seasoning I showed you was $1.58. And so my total bill here, because I bought a lot of the same things, that's why I'm scanning through it, because like the vegetables, I bought 3 bags, and the shrimp, I bought 4 bags, and the fish, I bought 3 bags. And so the tilapia, I believe, 16 pieces was about $13 or something like that. $11, $12, $13. So you're getting the gist of it. Pretty much, if you buy these things, spend the money on the front end, you buy these things, and you stick to them in the upcoming weeks, and you don't spend a cent out of pocket, you don't eat out, in the long run, you're definitely saving a lot more. My total bill came to $59.37. And that's all I spent to eat for 2 weeks. So do the math and realize that eating healthy does not have to be expensive, especially when you're single and have no kids. You can definitely afford to eat healthy. I can't remember how much the oatmeal was, but the oatmeal takes me about a month. And it's less than $10, and that's breakfast. And so to complement the oatmeal, I have it with a banana, and we already went through the fact that the banana was what, $2 or something. So really think about this before you go out and spend money, before you complain about how expensive it is to eat healthy. Consider the fact that I can spend $50 to live for 2 weeks. Meanwhile, if you go out and you go even to McDonald's, even if you feed yourself McDonald's, and you spend $4 per meal, 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, it adds up. Even if you only go to McDonald's once a day, 5 days a week, spending $3, that's $15. It adds up, not only on your waistline, in your pocket. Keep that in mind, and of course, post if you have any questions. Until next time, peace and love, YouTube.